change the whole.
That's like
bolting
another NSX to it.
Right. Seriously though, what are we doing?
Twin turbo.
We're doing a twin turbo. Good afternoon, Savage Garage fans. We just left Annapolis Cars and Coffee on a beautiful, freezing Sunday morning here. I think it was about 30 degrees this morning. It's a little chilly, but we're very excited. We're here at Jay's at Helix Auto Works. All NSX, everything NSX, including what you were wondering about, my beautiful white NSX, which used to belong to this lovely gentleman, Jay.
Right.
So we're excited. He's doing a lot of work to it. We've definitely overnighted a lot of parts from Japan, to say the least. Hey Jay, tell me a little bit what's going on in here. Tell me about the cars, the projects.
So this one here is 91. I've been building it since 2010. Really the only thing I've done to it is add the blower and alcohol and then the aesthetics on the side.
So this is, you said it's a Kenny Bell 4.6 Mustang essentially?
I think that's what it came off of. Like that's what it's designed after, but it's a 2.1 blower. Science of Speed sells the kit and there's a manifold plate to adapt it over to the NSX.
This is an awesome build, obviously. We were just on the highway, and I swear to God, in my GT2 RS following him, other than a little alcohol burn off or whatever, it was pretty cool and had to wipe my windshield. We were cruising along at 56 miles an hour.
In Mexico.
In Mexico. Converted to American, speeds, it was like 168. And that's amazing for this, literally, what, a 20, 30-year-old car.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 29 years old.
I mean, it's a great car stock. But if you wake it up with just mild, bump in horsepower, it's night and day. And actually, this is one of the next projects I want to do after this is finished and after these two are finished. I want to go through and do like a full interior refresh like we did here.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to repaint it. I know it doesn't really look like it needs it, but there's a lot of rock chips up front, so. Want to do that.
Sell your car after that.
Yep, I'm going to do the same thing we did here.
I know somebody. You know somebody. That's how we met.
That's right.
So the story goes, I walked into All American Paint Protection while the Turbo S was getting its wrap, and I wanted to see the progress report. And sitting in the floor was this beautiful Grand Prix white NSX 91. I've always been an NSX fan. JDM, my two biggest loves of car were the R34 and this. So now owning both of them is like, I feel very privileged. But this was Jay's baby, and to let him go through the angst of letting it go with his beautiful wife and talking about it, and just. Sorry, Jay.
Yeah, it was a rough day.
Yeah, it was a rough day. Okay, but you got to tell the story. What happened?
Oh, I just didn't want to tell her that I sold the car, and we went up the street to eat, and we were sitting outside, and I didn't tell her I had all that money, and I was like,
yeah. By the way, I paid him in cash.
Yeah. So
literal cash.
I went up there to to tell her, and it was just like I was kind of upset, but I made the choice.
Sure.
But it was weird because I was just like, hey, I sold the white car, and she was like, what? Because I said I would never sell it, and I sold it, and it wasn't because I didn't want it. It was because I just wanted to build another one. You know? And so I ended up buying those two out there. With it, I'll never sell this. I mean, nobody will pay it.
You already offered me to buy it.
No, I didn't. Not that one. That one.
No, you said to me, I will correct you on this. You said, are you interested in the black one at all?
Not that one.
Instead of this.
No, you tried to buy this one too, and I said no. There's no way I would sell this car.
Oh, you want to bet on that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
200 grand?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Because first of all, you wouldn't pay 200 grand for
Right,
it
of course
anyway.
not.
And
Actually, knowing me, my
well, then, no.
just to win the argument. You understand? It's not anything important. I mean,
My wife's giving me this look like, well, maybe you should sell it.
200 grand buys a lot of things, doesn't it?
It can buy you another one of these.
Or it'll buy me a couple of them.
In a strange way, you got this car back.
I did, yes.
Because it's sitting right here.
Yes, and I've been working on this
Right.
all week.
It's always going to be part of the family. That's the best part about it, is that,
I love it. I love this car. I love the way it looks. I love the way it sounds, and I love the way the inside smells with all the new interior. I mean, I just love the car.
Yep. So last time the NSX was actually seen on film was during Savage Rally. Jimbo drove it home. The only couple things that it had a valve tick, which valve adjustment, easy, no big deal. And it definitely had a wheel shimmy, but wasn't really a wheel shimmy.
Oh, man.
We destroyed the front wheel. Destroyed the front wheel. Do you have it here?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go look at it, yeah.
Wait, so it was a bent wheel that did this?
No, it was... I'll show you.
It's more than a bent wheel.
It's remarkable.
It's lucky you're alive, Jimbo.
Oh, jeez.
Was that from the Dragon when I was behind Mondi? And he went off?
Hit something?
He went off. He went off on one of the turns.
So, hey.
And I'm like, I couldn't believe the underbody was still there.
Oh, so that makes sense. Hey, Mondi, you owe me a wheel.
I told you it wasn't me.
You owe me a wheel, but it's all your fault, Jimbo. It's all your fault. It's always your fault.
spot there, Mondi.
So you notice one thing right there is the tread difference.
Oh my god.
So what happened was whatever was hit to cause this.
That makes sense. Because he went off. Yep.
So that
Mondi, look what you did to mine.
threw the alignment out, and so basically the wheel was doing this down the road, and since it's a little low, it's cambered a little bit.
Yep.
Well, going Mexican speeds, I can tell you that just felt absolutely
You
lovely.
basically told me that you wanted slicks, so
We made a half slick.
yeah. But the weights were still there, surprisingly.
But the new tires came, right?
Yeah, they're in there.
Yep. And we're what are we doing with this wheel? We're replacing all of this.
Yeah.
Well, that could become a really good coffee
We're doing
table
the
or
same
finish now.
We're doing
No,
the
I'm putting
same
them
wheel.
on. I'm putting them on that one because
there you go.
I'm not gonna do crazy power in that.
Gotcha.
For what he's doing, I well, I did have somebody look at it and they were complaining about there's a lot of material missing, and if you touch it, it's really sharp. So.
I mean, that could be refinished, like mobile refinisher.
Well, I did
couple $100.
I did call them,
And they didn't want to touch it.
No, they said that it was.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, yeah, I couldn't, when I was, turn it this way a
It's
little bit.
also warped.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I couldn't, when I was first looking at it,
If you
it just
put
looked
that
like a
actually
stave.
on a balancer, it would spin and shake like crazy.
Oh my goodness, okay,
There's a
hold
little
it,
bit
hold it right there.
And a little bent.
Yeah.
Spinning at 50 miles an hour
is
a lot bent.
I didn't want you to have to deal with that, and to be honest with you, I want them. I was like, I want them.
So we're doing some major modifications to the NSX here. The first major modification is what?
Washing it.
We're washing it. There you go, everybody. To gain more speed and more horsepower, more torque, clean your car. It's easy. Seriously though, what are we doing?
Twin turbo.
We're doing a twin turbo. Full twin turbo. What else? What else? What other mods?
Got your new exhaust sitting right up there.
Oh, look at that.
What kind of exhaust is it?
Science of Speed and Duralite.
Okay. Carl, let me guess. You were the guy in school that it didn't matter if it was 10 degrees outside, you always wore shorts.
Yeah, I did go to school in the mountains, so
Okay.
flip-flops were actually the norm.
In the mountains, you go to like Colorado or
Western Carolina.
Carolina. Okay, gotcha.
So basically, it's like, real quick, it's just a jumper harness to connect the ECU to the existing factory wiring so that we can actually tune this thing. Basically, what we do is do ECU installs and calibration. So the customer comes and say, hey, I got this, I wanted to do this, and this is how I want to do it. We're like, all right, we sit down, we figure it out, come with a solution for it, provide the solution.
And what kind of cars do you do? Oldham, NSX, Honda primarily?
I mean, I cut my teeth on Nissans, so like worked on RB engines for years. My S14's got a RB2630 in it.
How about a K24D?
Those things are fun too, man. Tune plenty of those and make plenty of power. They're great engines.
And you know we have an R34.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I love the 26. The 26 is a fun engine to tune.
Yep.
I really enjoy those cars.
How much horsepower do you can get out of ours?
Stock block?
No.
Okay.
It's fully. It's
got
got a
force
lot.
engine?
It's everything's pretty much set up to go nuts on it.
All right, just depends on what your turbo choice is and what fuel's being used and how far you want to go with it. And really,
Ballpark built engine, what are those things tuned to?
yeah, I mean,
I've seen 1200.
Yeah,
1400.
you can do 1,000 if you want it to live. You probably should just keep it around 800, which is still.
That's where I think
fast.
we should go. I think
800 would be a good
I
number
think
for that car.
everybody's going to be like, all right, so let's do it. So, all right, all you R34 junkies, what do you think? Should we go crazy and tune it a little bit or a lot of it?
So, back to this now.
Yeah.
What's the
NSX.
plan with this?
Jay over here has been doing the Science of Speed twin turbo kit. So it is stock engine, like Jay was saying a second ago. So we can't really get super crazy with it. If we say like the kit, I think can max out around like 600 horsepower with it fully turned up. The engine, I don't think is going to withstand that. So we're gonna shoot for I think like 450, 500 depending. So if we can get around there, like reliably, perfect. And like in reality, like these things are rocket ships, like with a 500 wheel, like. They're fast.
And what is it making right now? Like ballpark?
Well, a stock NSX, stock 3-liter like this one. My personal car, I dynoed it bone stock, it made 216. So to add like close to 200 horsepower.
That's a dramatic
Yeah,
jump.
definitely appreciable.
Oh, it's going to
gain.
change the whole.
That's like
Oh, yeah,
bolting,
yeah, yeah.
bolting
The car.
another NSX to it.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's one of them.
It's this. No, I'm just going to kiss it. I don't want to be upset about it.
Well, no, I don't. I know you don't want to be upset about it, but like, I want the
Take the
internet.
fucking thing.
I got you on camera now, kissing the car.
Make a gift out of that. So, just this. Make a gift out of this.
Now that we can't use. Yep. We are taking thumbnail photos. Hey, you want to look up, like from there? Can you look at the camera? Yep, that works. All right, let's get you over here as well. Just give me the. Oh, perfect. Stay right there. All right, we got it.
Oh, not that much.
We got it now. All right, we're done.
Dented the car,
We're done.
man.